School, Class 29.
Forward, march, a hostage situation.
A hostage situation!
Started in a red.
It started in a red!
Then the bloody commies.
And then the bloody commies!
Invade Afghanistan.
Invade Afghanistan! Hey! Sailors at war! Sailors at war! Late at night when you sleep and see the old come rolling all around. Rolling all around. Hey!
They came to find the leader.
They came to find the leader.
They found him in the rear.
They found him in the rear.
His eyes are full of wonder.
His eyes are full of wonder.
His eyes are full of fear.
His eyes are full of fear. Hey! Sailors at war! Sailors at war! Late at night when you sleep and CEOs come rolling all around. Rolling all around. Hey!
Class 29, head hope.
Navy Culinary Specialists have a proud tradition of being the heart of the ship and the morale of the crew on board Navy vessels deployed all around the world. We serve on ships, submarines, planes, CD battalions, and naval bases. We serve at the White House, Vice President's residence, Camp David, and the Pentagon, and the residence of 4-star flag officers. We stand ready at all times to make our significant contributions to answering our nation's call. Every aspect of your training has been designed to instill the skills and qualities deserving of this certificate. You've been through a demanding course, which required a great deal of mental and physical stamina, personal pride, and extraordinary team effort. Today we have our honorary guest, Command Master Chief Richard C. Brenham. CMC Brenham enlisted in the U.S. Navy in September 2001 and began his career as a submarine radioman. He has served on 5 submarines and completed 3 shore tours. He was selected for the Command Master Chief program in February of 2021 and assumed his duties as Command Master Chief for Naval Technical Training Center Meridian on November 8, 2021. At this time, I would like to invite CMC Brenham up for opening remarks.
All right, good morning, everyone. Good
Morning, Master Chief.
I can't tell, are you guys excited?
Yes.
That's more like it. No, I tell you, down in Meridian, we don't have sailors coming in at graduation, singing cadences or anything like that. So I tell you, it kind of gets to know y'all flowing a little bit, so I appreciate that. It's definitely humbling to see, definitely exciting to see, because I can see the pride, in your faces as you're singing, because this is it. All right, next step's the fleet. So it hasn't been that long since you guys were in boot camp and kind of listened to MEPS. So kind of think back a little bit. Think about the sailors that you were whenever you were in MEPS. You were taking that oath of enlistment and kind of the mentality that you had going into this thing. I would imagine that the thought of the Navy and what we would be right now is far different than what you're thinking right now. As you were getting ready for graduation, you were getting your hair done, make sure your uniform's all squared away, looking at everything, and like, yeah, this is it. I would venture to say that you've all come a long way from that sailor that was in MEPS. And now, you're grown adults. You're grown adults now. Now the fleet is excited for you. There's sailors out there that are ready to go to shore duty, and they're waiting on you to get there. Because they know that they can see the light at the end of the tunnel. So you're that motivation for that sailor. And then a few years down the road, sailors that are going through CSA will be the same way for you. So it's an exciting time. The fleet is exciting. You're about to go on grand new adventures, port visits, and you name it. But like I told the sailors in Meridian all the time, the Navy's what you make it. If you want it to be a good time, it will be a good time. If you want it to be a bad time, it will be a bad time. Navy is what you make of it. Hard work will pay off. You just got to keep moving forward. So as you go on out through your career, I want you guys to keep a few things in mind. Everybody joined the Navy for a reason. It might be for personal reasons, it might be because the family was in the military, but it might be for whatever. But I believe that every sailor came in the Navy to be a better version of themselves. I know I sure did. I had nothing going for me when I enlisted. Whenever I joined, I said, no, I'm gonna be better than what I was. I had nothing. And I would venture to say that you all joined the Navy to be better versions of yourselves. So I would challenge you, when you go out to the fleet, to try to be better versions of yourselves. You'd be amazed at the motivation you carry when another sailor sees you doing the right thing all the time. You display that integrity, you display that selfless service. They want to be just like you. And as you move on throughout your Navy career, for however long it is, attitude is infectious. Everybody will see that. I want to be like that shit. And that should be a wonder like no shit. And the next thing you know, that attitude that you reflected carried on to several other sailors down the line at that domino. So challenge yourself to do that. Always try to learn to be a better version of yourselves when you're out there in the field. And then second, everybody has a comfort zone. Now, a lot of you might think, oh, okay, yeah, my comfort zone, I just want to hang in the back, really kind of nobody see me, I'm just going to do my job and do my thing. But I challenge you to challenge yourselves in that way. That's how you become a better version of yourself, is by getting out of your comfort zone. So try to find those leadership opportunities. You know, some of you try to do that here, by singing cadences and stuff like that while you're marching. Maybe you weren't like that before you joined the Navy. Now you think, okay, I can do that, what else can I do? I'm trying to find something else to get out of your comfort zone. And that will also help you to be a better leader, and be a better shipper. And then the third thing, most important thing, is to have fun. Going out in the fleet, you're going to have a lot of fun. Now, I won't lie, when you get to the ship, it will be organized chaos. It will be. But it's okay. It's just a part of life. Once you find where you fit in the scheme of things, then you can start to have fun. Have fun with what you are. As CSs, I can attest, you hold a lot of the ship's morale in your hands. The sailor could be having the worst day ever, and you show them some kind of happiness by giving them, I don't know, you were making donuts, maybe you're making cookies. You say, hey, Sinead, I know you're having a rough day. Here's your cookie, fresh out the oven. You'd be amazed at how happy that sailor will be just by getting that. That small gesture of kindness goes a long way. So have fun. Enjoy yourself. The fleet is a great time. I wish you all the best of luck. Congratulations. You made it one step closer now. So now the job is to get out here in the fleet. Do what you signed up to say. Hallelujah. Congratulations, get your mates. Good to see you out there. We'll see you out on the fleet. Thank you.
Thank you, CMC. Throughout this course, you have all been exposed to a rigorous training schedule which has prepared you for duty in most demanding and rewarding career fields in today's military. Command Master Chief Brennan will present the graduation certificates. Attention to award. From the United States Navy, Naval Technical Training Center, Detachment Fort Lee, this certifies that you are a culinary specialist graduate and you have met all requirements to graduate from CSA School. Conferred at CSA School, NTTC Detachment Fort Lee, Virginia, this 13th day of May in the year of 2022. Signed, A.J. Johnson, CWO3, Officer in Charge. CSSA Almendarez, USS John F. Kennedy, CVN 69, Newport News, Virginia. CSSR Barclay, USS John F. Kennedy, CVN 79, Newport News, Virginia. CSSA Black, USS Iwo Jima, LHD 7, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSR Blue, USS John McCain, DDG 56, Everett, Washington. CSSR Brown, USS John F. Kennedy, CVN 79, Newport News, Virginia. CSSN Carballo, USS McFall, DDG 74, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSR Carey, USS John F. Kennedy, CVN 79, Newport News, Virginia. CSSA Cook, USS John F. Kennedy, CVN 79, Newport News, Virginia. CSSR Felton, USS John F. Kennedy, CVN 79, Newport News, Virginia. CSSN Gonzalez, USS Milius, DDG, Yokosuka, Japan. CSSA Guevara, USS John F. Kennedy, CVN 79, Newport News, Virginia. CSSA Horsey, USS Jack H. Lucas, DDG 125, Pascagoula, Mississippi. CSSR Hurt, USS Jack H. Lucas, DDG 125, Pascagoula, Mississippi. CSSR Ennis, Basic Enlisted Submarine School, Groton, Connecticut. CSSR Martinez, USS John F. Kennedy, CVN 79, Newport News, Virginia. CSSN Montgomery, USS Anchorage, LPD 23, San Diego, California. CSSN Mooney, USS John F. Kennedy, CVN 79, Newport News, Virginia. CSSN Nobel, USS Ford, CVN 78, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSN O'Gorman, USS John F. Kennedy, CVN 79, Newport News, Virginia. CSSN O'Kine, USS Bainbridge, DDG 96, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSR Osmond, USS John F. Kennedy, CVN 79, Newport News, Virginia. CSSA Palomar, USS John F. Kennedy, CVN 79, Newport News, Virginia. CSSR Ramondo, USS Mesa Verde, LPD 19, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSR Romero, Basic Enlisted Submarine School, Groton, Connecticut. CSSR Sanchez Gilcooley, USS Stout, DDG 55. CSSR Simmons, Basic Enlisted Submarine School, Groton, Connecticut. CSSR Steele, USS John F. Kennedy, CVN 79, Newport News, Virginia. CSSR Valdez, USS Jack H. Lucas, DDG 125, Pascagoula, Mississippi. CSSR Vancott, USS Jack H. Lucas, DDG 125, Pascagoula, Mississippi. CSSR Wu, USS John F. Kennedy, CVN 79, Newport News, Virginia. During this 5-week course, our Navy students challenge themselves and their peers to grow both personally and professionally. We will now recognize the individual achievement of those students who excel in both performance and academics. Command Master Chief Brennan will present the awards. Attention to award. The United States Marine Corps take pleasure in presenting the Leadership Award for your display of motivation, cooperation, teamwork, and experience in course throughout the duration of Basic Culinary Course Class 29. Your performance has gained the respect of your peers at Navy Culinary Specialist School, given the Joint Culinary Center of Excellence, Fort Lee, Virginia, this 13th day, May 2022. Signed, Retired Gunnery Sergeant, U.S. Marine Corps, Juan Devalle. Front and center, CSSN Okai, CSSR Carey, and CSSR Martinez. Students, fall out. The next award will be given to the class leader, assistant class leader, master at arms, duty section leader, and assistant duty section leader. The students receiving these awards have shown innovation and dedication to duty, reflecting great credit upon themselves. Front and center, CSSN Carballo, CSSR Martinez, CSSA Guevara. Attention to award. From Officer in Charge, Naval Technical Training Center, Detachment Fort Lee. Subject, letter of appreciation. I want to personally thank you for altruistically volunteering to be a student leader and duty section leader for CSA School Class 29. Your acceptance of this position displays true leadership, professionalism, and motivation. Your performance was exemplary. You have set an exceptionally high standard of excellence for future class leaders to emulate. Your actions have reflected credit upon this command in yourself. Congratulations on a job well done. Signed, A.J. Johnson, Chief Warrant Officer 3, Supply Corps, United States Navy. Just a few words about these leaders up here. They did everything when Miss One Rogers asked of them. Really, really great leaders. Without a doubt, I don't think their excel stops here. You know, I know we'll be reading about them one day in the Navy Times for some of the great work that they'll do. These will be our next leaders, without a doubt. I just want to tell you guys thank you. I'll definitely miss you. We had some great times together, right? Some great trials and tribulations, but it all ended on a great note. But like I told you guys from day one, keep the same energy, right? Never give up and always believe in yourself and give 100% of everything you do. So I want to tell you guys congratulations. I appreciate the hard work you put in over these 5 weeks. Thank you. Students, fall out. The next award will be for the Superior Culinary Award. Front and center, CSSN Nobel, CSSN Wu. These two gentlemen, I could go on all day. While the class was amazing, these two found a way to separate themselves, whether it was on tests, in the labs, just taking it to that next level of superior. Whether it was cutting swans out of apples, or tenderizing the meat before they grilled it on the grill in the morning, or jazzing up that omelet before the shipmates got it. I can always count on these two gentlemen to do something to impress me, and I challenge them. Wow, give me that wow factor, right? Been in the Navy a little while, so I've seen a lot of wow factors, but without a doubt, these two gentlemen definitely kept my eyebrows raised. 4:30 in the morning, when everybody's kind of sleepy and tired. These two gentlemen gave me that great smile in the morning for some of the products that they produce and display. I just want to tell you two guys, keep going. Don't give up. Let your minds set the standard. Keep your minds at a high elevation, right? Use that great imagination to bring that food to life so we can display that great food, right? And fill people's tummies. That's what we do, right? We sign up, we're going to cook great food, we're going to be the greatest sailors that we can possibly be to make the fleet better. But it starts with you and your motivation to exceed. So I just want to tell you guys, congratulations on getting this award today. Students, fall out. Next, I would like to present the Hard Charger Award, CSSR Carey. Hard Charger, Mr. Carey. We had some good times, some great laughs. But what I like about this young gentleman the most is his determination. He didn't let things set him back. Faced a little adversity here through school, which we all have, right? So it's a good transition to becoming from civilian sector to the standardized military living. But Mr. Carey, he is exemplary in facing defeat. But through it all, he stayed motivated. He stayed grinding. He stayed hard charging, motivated his peers, motivated his shipmates to study, right? Garnish that food on the line. Make sure you check the improper temperatures. Everything that we compacted in this 5-week course, he never came down off 100% of in it, right? And just like you guys tell Warren all the time, all in all the time. I mean, this young man was on 1,000% every single day. That is a very, very great characteristic to have, especially as a leader, Mr. Carey. I'm proud of you. I'm excited what the future holds for you at your next command. Without a doubt, I know you're going to succeed, make petty officer here soon. I just want you to keep going. Keep that determination, keep that drive, keep motivating your shipmates, because it only takes one. It only takes one to motivate, and you'll have a whole flock behind you wanting to display those same great qualities. So keep that with you, Mr. Carey, and I'm proud of you. Congratulations. Next, I would like to present our Distinguished Honor Graduate Award. This award is presented to the student who has achieved the highest grade point average. CSSN Simmons, front and center. Simmons, my test man, right? We started off a little rocket, then we Simmons. It's all good. Yeah, I accept each and every one of you for who you are, right? For those of you that don't know, Mr. Simmons is a little quiet. He likes keeping to himself, right? Kind of in his own little boat, which is no problem with that, right? I applaud what he did. But one thing Mr. Simmons didn't fail to do was exceed, tries all, and he dictated well as well. And he performed very, very well and exceptionally. Right? I commend you on having that ability, Mr. Simmons. It's been an honor to teach you. It's been an honor to teach you some things so you're going to learn and stick with you with the fleet. And I just ask that you keep performing. Share the wealth, right? You can take my spot in the podium instructing, right? Spreading that knowledge to the future culinary specialists of the fleet that we serve in. So keep packing your brain, right? Every knowledge is good knowledge, but leave your room self for growth. There's always room for more growth and more knowledge that can spread to your shipmates. Job well done, Mr. Simmons. Student fallout. Finally, I would like to present the Accelerated Advancement Program Award. This award is given to those students who have excelled each performance evaluation and achieved top 10% in academic training. The students receiving this award may be advanced to the grade of E4 by his or her next command between 4 to 10 months after reporting on board. This recommendation waives the time and rate requirement and the advancement exam. Front and center, CSSN Carballo, CSSA Cook, CSSN O'Connor. This award is a million words. I'm happy that the three of you get to share this award together. I think it's more than well deserving. Just superior work from the day you guys showed up, even till today, which I know won't stop here. You guys will continue having that energy, that same attitude, that can-do attitude, the reaching out to support your shipmates when they fall down or they struggle to grasp something, the techniques and talents, and just the will to do for others. You set yourself aside to help the next man up, right? We all learned at boot camp, no man left behind, right? This is a perfect example in these three individuals up here with no man left behind. And to me, that displays of what a petty officer, which they'll soon to be, once get into the next commands, displays, right? You have to find a way to take care of yourself and others at the same time. While that's challenging, very, very challenging. You guys have a long road ahead of you. But if you strive on making the right decision and the best decision for not only yourself, but for your sailors and for this great organization in the Navy, I have no doubt that you guys will excel. And you guys will do great things, right? And you'll encourage others to do the same. So bravo Zulu to the three of you sailors, and I look forward to seeing you in the fleet. Congratulations. Students, fall out. We will now have closing remarks by our officer in charge, CWO3 Johnson.
Seats. Right, morning, motivators. Morning, sir. Y'all gotta get into it. This is your last day here. Morning, motivators. Good morning, sir. Talking about keeping that energy. Today you graduate from CSA. One of the highlights of your career, right?
Yes, sir.
Highlights of your career. All right. So I want you guys to continue to be humble. Continue to strive for greatness. Never get content where you're at. Always strive to do more. I'll tell y'all this story. I don't know if you heard it before. Have y'all heard my alligator story before? No, right? So I'll tell you my alligator story. I can kill an alligator with my bare hands. Y'all look at me, what? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Well, I see can't kill an alligator. I can kill an alligator with my bare hands. Someone tell me, how can I do it?
When the alligator actually eats and is full, it's the easiest to attack.
You heard that, right? After an alligator eats, it's full. Basically, it goes to a paralyzed state. After you guys achieve something, you go to a paralyzed state. So after alligator eats, it goes paralyzed, then I have the ability to kill it. After you guys achieve something, most of you are stay stagnant. I don't want you to stay stagnant. I want you to continue to strive for excellence. Look and see what's next. Remember, the top of one mountain is the bottom of the next. The top of one mountain is the bottom of the next. You're going to have some good days, and you're going to have some bad days. How many people had bad days in here? Everybody, right? Everybody had bad days. Guess what? The bad days are coming. So I ask you this one question. What's the average? What's your average for bad days? What's your average for bad days?
About 25%.
Like 25%. Someone say 15%, someone say 20%. But I can tell you this. Your average for bad days is 100%. 100%. All the bad days you had in the past, guess what? You made it past it. You made it past all your bad days you ever had in your entire life. You are 100% from your bad days. They say that you can make it to any obstacle, any hurdle that you will ever have in your entire life. You are 100%. Each day you wake up in the morning, guess what? You got past it. It was a lesson learned. Guess what? I know what to do, I know what not to do. You are going to fail. Use that as fuel to fuel you to success. You're going to have haters everywhere. Someone is not going to like you. Cool. Guess what? Remember your why. Remember your why. When you go home on your 2 weeks leave, and you see your family, your loved ones, your kids, remember, that is your why. Remember why did you join the Navy? Who's motivating you when you call on the phone, when you're having a bad day, when you need some encouragement? Those are your whys. Remember your whys. But just remember, you are 100% behind your bad days. Also, one last thing, remember, 3 things. Show up to work on time, have a square weight uniform, and do what your leadership tell you to do, and you will be better than 50% of the people in the room. Show up to work on time, have a square weight uniform, and do what your leadership tell you to do, and you'll be better than 50% of the people. And if you go above and beyond that, do a little bit extra. Be passionate about what you do. The tools that we have given you is the tools that you need to be successful. It's a roadmap to success. Guess what? You have these tools at a stage in your career when it's just getting started. You have the tools to be more successful than myself, CMC, Senior Chief, or any of these instructors. You're getting this knowledge at the beginning of your career. You're going to be more successful than any of us. So the sky is the limit for you. The glass ceiling is already broken for you guys. So the only thing it takes for you is just to break through it. So my last check before you leave, you got to give it to me. It's too easy.
It's too easy.
We got this.
We got this.
It's too easy.
It's too easy.
We got this.
We got this.
All in.
All the time.
All in.
All the time.
All in.
All the time.
Thank you, sir, for those encouraging words. This now concludes our graduation for Class 29. Congratulations to you all. You made it.
Right, face, at a close on interval. Just right, just. Front.
Ain't no leadership. Follow me. Hey, real quick, man, it's been a blast, right? You again, hopefully I got khakis on the feet, but don't forget what we showed you guys, right? Same thing like I told you from day one. Keep the same energy, put your own focus first. Show people with somebody else, right? You have to take care of yourself. Keep the motivation. A lot of y'all going to the same place. Look out for each other. Right? 4,500 people running around. Right? This is what we are doing. Same place. Keep that fun. But you got different sections figured out together, man. That's amazing. Right?
Yes, yes, Lord!
Good. Get out of here.
Come on, Lord.